Hello and welcome to Como Live, brought to you by the Legacy Amendment. My name is Kristen and I am a zookeeper here at Como Zoo, and I work in the aquatics department. So that includes the polar bears, penguins, puffins, sea lions, harbor seals, and gray seals. And today I'm going to talk to you about the gray seals, and in particular, the two gray seals we have here at Como Zoo, Stanley and Wallace, or Stan and Wally for short. Now, Stan and Wally are gray seals, and they are pinnipeds. And pinnipeds means you have fin-footed or you have flippers. And there are three different types of pinnipeds. There are sea lions, seals, and walruses. And here at Como, we actually have three different types of pinnipeds. We have California sea lions like Sparky, we have harbor seals, and the gray seals. Now, one way to tell a sea lion from a seal is the fact that they can tuck their hind flippers underneath them to walk. They also have external ear flaps. Now, a way to tell the difference between a harbor seal and a gray seal is that gray seals actually have this very large arched Roman nose, which gives them that common name horsehead seal. They also like to be in this stance where you actually can see Wally right now. It's called bottling, where he's standing upright in kind of in a resting position. The other position that you might see them in a lot is on the bottom of the pool resting, because they can hold their breath up to 1 hour. Now, gray seals are found on both shores of the North Atlantic Ocean, and that is actually where Stan and Wally came from. They are rescued from the wild. Now, Stan, he was about a young seal pup, and he was washed ashore on Biddeford, Maine, in very poor, thin condition. And he also had plastic twine wrapped around his neck. And that's why he has this very large scar around his neck. So he was brought into the Mystic Aquarium and rehabilitated. And during this time, he was deemed bilaterally blind because he developed some eye issues. So about the same time, it was in the spring of 2019, Wally was also stranded on the shores of Mashpee, Massachusetts. So he was brought into the Mystic Aquarium and was rehabilitated with Stan. And when Wally was brought in, he was in very thin body condition as well. He had a lot of wounds all over his body. He had alopecia, which is an autoimmune disease that attacks your hair follicles and makes you lose your hair, or fur in Wally's case. And he also seemed to be non-visual in his right eye. So he was brought into the Mystic Aquarium in Connecticut, and he was rehabilitated with Stan. And because both of them had those eye issues and were either permanently blind or partially blind, they were deemed non-releasable. So back in February of this year, Stan and Wally came to join us here at Como Zoo. And we have been working with them, and you'll be seeing a training session with them maybe throughout this video. And we've been working with them with these training sessions. And what we do is we do husbandry or medical behaviors. So everything we ask them to do is voluntary. We use positive reinforcement, but if they choose to participate, they get rewarded with their favorite type of food, which is fish. And we give them a variety of different types of fish. We give them herring, capelin, trout, anchovies, and squid. Now, during these training sessions, we do them actually with all of our pinnipeds, but we're able to ask them different medical behaviors. Present your flippers, present your mouth, so we can make sure everything is looking okay. And in particular with these gray seals, because they have those eye issues, we are able to administer eye drops daily, which is very good and very helpful in their health care. And we can actually have a local eye doctor come in and do an eye exam on them all as well, which has been very nice and has been helping them out a lot. So hopefully in the next couple weeks, Stan and Wally will be joining our other pinnipeds over in Como Harbor. And we will be having we have 8 pinnipeds total. And now Stan and Wally, they are going to be turning 3 in January. In human care, they can live to be about 35 years old. In the wild, it's about 25 years old. And they can grow to be about 750 pounds. Right now, Stan and Wally are 190 pounds. So they have some growing to do. Well, thank you for learning about gray seals. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.